I'm a former failed personal trainer. In 2008, I worked at one of the first gym groups in Guildford, and baby face there, probably about 20 kilos lighter as well. I turned an estate agent. I did that for 7-8 years, crushed that, and then set up one of the largest high-ticket online fitness businesses in the world. Sold over $30 million of products online, and my mission is to help you realize that through great marketing and also great coaching, you can transform your life and also transform thousands of others. And I almost got emotional thinking about this morning because everyone in here has the ability to have huge amounts of impact, not just on your life, but everyone who works for you, the clients you have. Like JP spoke earlier about helping people set higher standards. You think about how you might change your client's life, they lose weight and get in shape, how that maybe helps their children get in shape and like have a healthier life. We've got amazing Ruby's brought her daughter here today, which is an amazing experience to get exposed to such a thing. So I actually would say a round of applause for Ruby for that. That's awesome. But this is an example in terms of you becoming aware of what you're exposed to. So this is why getting in environments like this is so important. We're building the #1 mastermind in the world. And this is a quote I actually saw on my phone from 2021. No, sorry, start of 2022. And what I would be interested, and I'll go through why this was relevant at the time, does anyone have any quotes specifically they've got on their phone that they've saved that really resonates with them? Has anyone got anything they want to share? Here we go.
Be the change you wish to see.
Some great advice.
Regret is scarier than fear.
Okay, anyone else? Josh?
Be brave, take risks, nothing substitutes experience.
Cool. And why I wanted to share this is that this is all mindset. Everything is the lens you put on to look at a situation, the way you frame things. So why this was relevant to me at the time is when you're a solopreneur, you don't realize you don't really have a failed business. You have lessons you got paid to learn. Is this. So this was, a few people have seen this, but this was back in the day when it was very difficult to get Instagram accounts back when they were disabled. So this was 7th January 2022. Day before this, I basically ended up getting divorced from a 10-year relationship. And I was in the process of moving to Dubai. I was staying in the Hilton Hotel in Kingston, about to speak on a big podcast. Open my phone, I get this, I'm like, for fuck's sake. Probably the worst podcast I've ever done in my life, like literally wanted to die inside. My personal life was imploding, felt like my business was literally melting away, so it felt like everything was collapsing. This was the exact photo I sent Instagram with the stupid little code with your username. Has anyone else had to do this before and can resonate with that? Or am I the only one? I looked at that and it's like, you can see the depression in my face. I was like, fuck me. I've actually still got that sweater somewhere in it. It gives me PTSD looking at it. 13th of January 2022, I got my account back. And this was actually, I remember a distinct moment. I walked into a coffee shop in London and I literally opened my phone and I was like, fucking start shouting. People looking at me like, what's this guy doing? And anyone knows the UK, no one does anything like that. So they literally thought I'd robbed someone or something. But interestingly, that was a big James' event over there. So I've known James for a very, very long time. Did you notice me off at all at that event anyway?
I remember that day clearly, actually. I think you were more upset losing your Instagram account than the divorce.
Well, that's why I was getting divorced. Maybe it says a lot about that, right? But the reason I share this is at that time, my personal life was collapsing. My business life felt like it was collapsing. But that taught me a lot of lessons. Because a couple of months before that, November 2021, we hit our first 300K month over Black Friday. Actually, was more than that, it was like 330. And I started to think I was Billy Big Shit, like untouchable. Because anyone who's had momentum and success in your business, you realize as quickly as it comes, like quickly the rug can be literally pulled underneath you. So the most important thing is that when you have success, is you need to stay humble and keep learning and get in the right communities. And through the challenges I had in that January scenario then, I got very good at paid advertising and other lead generation strategies rather than just relying on a big Instagram account I had. Because something like that can get pulled at any time, or the market changes and maybe that platform doesn't work as well it did. And this is with what we do, the goalposts are constantly moving, which is why you have to be looking ahead and thinking ahead what's going to be happening. And that's really where my focus is in terms of, okay, this is what's happening in terms of platforms right now. This is where the market's going. Where do we need to be in 6 to 12 months' time to make sure we're ahead of everyone else? Because that's essentially how we win the game online. And two things solved.
Now, if you enjoyed the clip, the huge thing that's happening right now is the AI revolution. This actual video and clip was fully clipped and posted by AI. No human being was involved. And this is exactly how you scale your business faster than ever before, is you use these types of tools. Yet most people are oblivious to them and don't even know how to do this. And if you're a business owner, a content creator, or a coach, and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using AI, ads, and all the latest technology that's going to give you an unfair advantage, hit the link at the bottom of this video. You can book in a call with us and the team. We will audit your whole business, show you exactly how we can install some of these systems for you. And if we think you're a good fit, we can show you what that looks like.